aside from my soul.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and to an extremely special watch. You know, if you guys have been watching me for any given amount of time, you know that I've always told you guys that one of my grail watches is to own a Lange. And Lange to me, and I know many of the people in the watch community kind of consider the holy grail of watches. I mean, Pateks and Vacheron and Audemars are great, but Lange just seems to be something extra special that nobody can really touch. And the funny thing is one of the watches that I think gets closest to them for a fraction of the price is actually also from Glashutte, Germany, and that's Glashutte Original. These are watches that I've mentioned casually here and there throughout the history of my channel, but I've never really had a chance to get hands-on with them. And as some of you guys know, I mean, I've always loved these as well, and I really think these are a hell of a value out there. And just so happened a couple days ago, I was thumbing through some stuff on Facebook and came across a post from my friends at Bernard Watch, and they had one in that I thought was just absolutely spectacular. And so the next thing you know is I scheduled a trip over here and came and visited them. And here we go. And I'm just going to say this right now, this watch is 10 times prettier than it looks on camera. It's spectacular. I mean, it's just, I can't tell you how beautiful it is. I have a very defined taste, and I really like classic dress watches. I love Breguets, and I love these kind of minimalist dress watches you also see from Germany, again, like Lange and Glashutte. And this beautiful piece with the regulator dial, with the moon phase, and the dual disc date over here, this to me is dress watch perfection. It is absolutely just spectacular, and I'm really happy I finally got to come check this thing out. So this is called the PanoMaticLunar. This is currently for sale at bernardwatch.com, and if you want to take a look, they're offering it for several $1,000s under retail. If you're looking for a classic dress watch, I really don't think you guys are going to do better under 10 grand, especially if you want something kind of unique. I mean, you guys know I love Jaeger-LeCoultre, especially the reversal line, but this is something that I think is just extra special, and it gives the look of a $40,000 or $50,000 watch for a fraction of the cost. And frankly, I don't really know that paying more for a watch is going to get you that much more in terms of value. You know, if you guys are like me and you appreciate old pocket watches as well, this little seconds disc down here, kind of between 7 and 8 o'clock, it has a beautiful vintage tone to it. And again, the regulator dial, the separation of the minutes and the minute and hours from the seconds is just, it's beautiful. As you can see as well, there's kind of blued steel hands going on here, and as I rotate it, you can see that we're also getting some of the anti-reflection going on. The dial has this beautiful like eggshell finish to it. It's just, you can even see two of the stars over here on the moon phase, over between 2 and 3, how they kind of twinkle as I rotate this. The watch speaks for itself. It's absolutely spectacular. I'm not going to play too much with this because I think there's a chance it may already be sold. I'm sure it's pretty robust, but I don't want to be the one on watch that if it breaks, because I'm pretty stupid with my watches. But it's very delicate. It's reasonably lightweight. I know a lot of you guys out there tell me how much you don't like Breitlings, even though I'm kind of a fan. You like something that's light and delicate, and this watch definitely has that, but it's still decently thick. So you definitely are going to notice it on your wrist, but it's going to be very light. It's not going to be tiring for you. It's kind of a German thing to do a dual disc date wheel here. Lange does the same thing where they rotate on separate disc. I think it's a really cool effect, and as they rotate through, there's just kind of a little bit of added drama to the way the date changes. I really appreciate that. So just kind of real quick over the features. Again, this is the PanoMaticLunar. This is made in Germany. Again, Glashutte, the same town you would find Lange. We have over here, again, that dual disc date. The beautiful moon phase over here between 2 and 3 o'clock. Your minutes and hours over here, your seconds down here. There is, of course, a Glashutte Original marked crown here, and there is a little pusher here which you can use to adjust the moon phase. And it comes equipped on a beautiful alligator strap. There's some actually nice blue contrast stitching here. The strap feels high quality as you would expect. It's very soft. It feels like a brand new strap, to be honest with you. They do a nice contrast of brushed and high polish here on the case. But you know, there's obviously no shortage of beautiful dress watches out there. So why this watch is just spectacular to me is the movement itself. And anybody that knows why I love Lange will also appreciate why I love this movement. You have a traditional German 3/4 plate. That's kind of a German hallmark, and Glashutte has carried on that theme here as well. When you're paying for one of these watches, you're really paying for the craftsmanship that goes into it. These are labors of love. And when you look at this movement and the way that it's decorated, you definitely feel like you're getting your money's worth. Over here at the Swan neck adjustment, I mean, just look, and I'm going to overlay another video of it here. the detail there is just spectacular. You can really tell that a lot of love has gone into making this movement. And it just has a feel of like a vintage watch that has that old world kind of feel to it in a good way, that craftsmanship that we've so much lost in modern times. You really feel kind of that nod to old world craftsmanship. This watch feels special, it feels unique, and this is definitely something that I think anybody would be proud to pass on through generations. Here's the beautiful little rotor as well. It actually has 21 karat gold, and again, the contrast between the different colors, the blued screws, the way they've finished the plates, it really is a watch that is justified in the craftsmanship that goes into it. This is an in-house movement. It's 28,800 beats per hour, and it really is just a piece of art. I mean, this is something you'd happily take a photograph of and, you know, have as your desktop background on your computer. The double swan neck, again, the detail around the double swan neck is just spectacular. And, you know, this is just not what you would see in just any generic watch. You know, if you take the case back off of any other, you know, ETA-based or Valjoux-based movement, you're not going to see this type of detail. This is really something reserved for something special. As it is a dress watch, and again, it comes with alligator. You see, of course, the GO logo for Glashutte Original. The machining is impeccable as you would expect. We'll snap it back into place. You know, the blue contrast here on the alligator strap actually does a nice job of balancing out the moon disc and also the minutes and seconds and hour hands here. This is really a watch where somebody was OCD about the details and really made sure everything was properly balanced. There really is almost kind of a feng shui element to this in terms of everything just feels very well balanced and very uniform, and it works extremely well. And you know, this is one of those watches I was kind of afraid to get a hold of, as I've said so many nice things about them, I've heard so many nice things about them, and I was really hoping that it would live up to what I thought they would be. And in person, it's everything I thought it would be and then some. And just as I rotate it here, I mean, I think you guys can pick up what I'm getting after. To me, this is the best watch you're going to get under 10 grand if you're looking for a dress watch. The finish, the build quality, the uniqueness of it, the classic proportions, the unique design. It's just, I think anybody would be very fortunate to have this in their collection. As this is not my watch and there's a chance it could be sold by the time this goes up, I want to be reasonably, like I said, delicate with it. But I will drape it over my wrist here just to kind of give you a sense. It's roughly 40 millimeters, and next to my old beaten up Seamaster, as you can see, it definitely outclasses it by a million miles. So there you go, guys. This is a situation of never meet your heroes. Actually, you should meet your hero, because Glashutte is everything I thought it would be and then some. It is absolutely spectacular. I would highly recommend you check this out. They typically have a couple of these in stock of different styles, so if you don't like this particular one, there's definitely some other beautiful Glashutte ones in stock for them. And I'm without words. It's that pretty. So there you go, guys. That's all I really know what to say. I'm beyond stunned. So thanks again. I really hope you guys enjoyed this review. Thanks again so much to my friends at Bernard Watch. I love when I get to occasionally find time to come into town and check out your guys' toys. It's you know, for watch enthusiasts like me, it's a dream come true. So again, guys, go check them out if you haven't already. Please let me know what you guys think below about this watch. You know, I realize I have a little bit of niche taste, and you know, I know a lot of people out there looking for different things in a watch than I would. To me, this watch under 10 grand on the used market is an incredible value, but I know there's some out there that would rather buy a Rolex or something else. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Really curious if you guys would go for something like this. Again, please give me a thumbs up if you liked it. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Please click the bell icon. I know a lot of you guys are missing some of my new videos. When you click the bell icon, you'll immediately get notified, so that'll really help you keep track of what I got going on there. And speaking of, thank you guys so incredibly much. I've broken over 7 million views and climbing. I'm getting close to 20,000 subscribers. You guys are freaking incredible. And thank you so much, too, for those of you that checked out my new motivational speaking channel, Coach J. Anthony, especially for watching that video, which I got really good feedback on and I appreciate, but you guys put up with my weak attempt at a green screen and myself turning myself pink. So I'm still working on my green screen abilities, and I'm going to not be pink in future videos. At least that's my hope. So thanks for bearing with me. If you haven't already, I'm going to put a link to it in the description below. And also somewhere around here, you'll be able to click on that video and check out my new motivational speaking channel. Thanks so much for checking that out. I really hope to do good things with that channel, and the support means the world to me. All right, guys, talk too much as always. Take care. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Later.